We are at Guadalajara airport. We just got here and it's dead. We're the only flight waiting. It's midday on a Monday. And yeah, easy to keep your distance when there's no one here. We just got our little cart waiting for our bag to come out and go and explore Guadalajara for the week. We've just checked into our hotel. It's right on the highway pretty much, so it's easy for us to get in and out in Zapopan. My hair is so windblown from Chapala. To check into the hotel, obviously in the lobby you have to wear a mask, and they did like a contactless check-in, so the room key is a card, like a lot of hotels, and we picked up the card like out of a stack of cards and then put it on the machine, where she then put the like room number in and it like beeped, and then it was ready for us to use, so like she didn't touch the key at all. And then once we came into the room, everything is already in here and cleaned. Nice huge bed. Yeah, it's just a classic hotel room. Nothing really to show you. That's super special. Got a nice kitchen sink over here and a bathroom. So yeah, we're just gonna use it as our base to explore other parts of Jalisco from day trips from here, so that it was more affordable that way, and yeah, just overall easier. So just before we arrived in Guadalajara, the governor of Jalisco pushed the emergency button, which is something that he created a couple of months ago, I guess, in response to COVID. Instead of going sort of backwards into the red, this emergency button allows him to sort of close certain things that they hope will then bring the case numbers down or bring the hospital numbers down. So just before we arrived, a few of the regulations changed, and we were a little bit worried that it was going to affect the trip overall, but it hasn't changed much. So the rules at the moment, especially in Guadalajara, are that pretty much everything runs as normal Monday to Friday until 7 p.m. So we can still eat inside restaurants, we can still explore different towns, shops are open, bars are open, pretty much everything's open until 7 p.m. And then after 7 p.m., it's only like takeout in restaurants, bars have to close, and yeah, only like essential things can be open. So we've been able to do like Uber Eats still. However, you can't get an Uber after 7 p.m. During the week, and you have to take a taxi. Also, the hours of public transportation have been limited from Friday till Monday morning. So from 7 p.m. on Friday until Monday morning, I believe at like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., everything is closed. So restaurants and bars have the rules that they have at night. It's takeaway only. All that stuff has to be shut. Luckily, our trip is from Monday to Friday, so we sort of lucked out in that sense. And yeah, overall, it hasn't affected too much. If you're looking or wondering what has changed in Puerto Vallarta, because obviously that is also in Jalisco, they have been given a little bit of a hall pass, and they have the same rules every day of the week, so nothing closes permanently on the weekends, and I believe that their curfew is not until 9:30 p.m. So everything stays open not until 7 but until 9:30, and then it's takeout after that. So yeah, it's it's not what we were expecting, but it's still something that's easily worked around and allows us still to enjoy all the things that are around Guadalajara and the towns that we've been visiting. We also rented a car while we were here. The first time we came to Guadalajara, we stayed in the center and walked everywhere, took a little bit of public transportation and Ubers and stuff. But obviously with COVID, it's been a lot easier to rent a car. We used Vaco. They pick you up at the airport. They bring you straight to their office, which is next to the airport, and it was super simple. And it's been so good to have a car because it's meant we can get out and enjoy the natural beauty where there's fewer people. Obviously, we've gone to hike, we've gone to Lake Chapala, all those videos to come to show you what there is to do outside of Guadalajara for day trips. But yeah, that's definitely been what we planned to do to make sure that we can still enjoy things here in Guadalajara while also keeping distance and keeping safe. Just a few other things to note. When we went to Tlaquepaque, this is the only place I really saw this happening, but in order to go into the sort of like main square of Tlaquepaque, you have to go through the sanitizing station, which is not a mist. It's basically like, I think, some sort of like alcohol-based spray. As you walk through, they checked our temperatures, and then once you're inside the main square, you have to keep your mask on, and you can shop and enjoy all the things that are open in Tlaquepaque. Tequila, I have a whole video coming out about that and that experience, but there's definitely a lot more precautions being taken there. I highly recommend going on a tour there if you're gonna do it. Get a tour from Guadalajara. It'll save you a lot of hassle of trying to go to Tequila like we did, and discovering that most of the places in the town are not open at the moment. So yeah. It's definitely not been your normal trip to a city here in Mexico. There are a lot of precautions being taken. This sort of emergency button that I talked about at the beginning of the video, it's supposed to only be in place for 2 weeks, so it should be over by roughly the middle of November, but the governor is going to have a look at the case numbers at that point, and it's possible that they'll extend it, or they'll make other changes. So I will link below to the website that I think is the best place to keep up to date in both Spanish and English. So you can see for yourself and plan ahead that way, and just make sure that you know exactly what to expect when you come. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful, a little peek into what's happening here in Guadalajara with COVID precautions and the situation. If you have any questions about what's happening here, please let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. It really supports my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!